Hello, my name is Alia from Section 4. Today I'll be telling you how the bird elected a king. The story originated from the Zulu tribe in South Africa. It all began when the creator was done creating the world and he was putting his finishing touch by creating humans. All the birds assembled because they decided that they should have a king. Ghostly cleared his throat, and then everyone gave all his attention to Zazaa, the great eagle bird. As I am the most majestic of the birds, I should be the king of the birds. And a low murmur got spread through the crowd. Ahem, ahem. Another bird interrupted them. As I am an owl and I have the biggest eyes and I see everything that happens, that's why I am very wise. I think I should be the king of the birds. Another waving murmur took over the place. Ahem, ahem. A third bird stood up to state his opinion. As I am the strongest of them all, I think I should be the king of the birds, said Zazaa. Everyone started agreeing. Some threw their support behind the great owl, some threw their support behind the great eagle, some threw it behind Zazaa. After the murdering was done, a small little bird came up and was trying to say something to get the attention of all the majestic birds. Excuse me, please, I'd like to say something. All the murmuring died down and they all looked at that tiny warbler. Yes, have your say. Well, as I am part of this kingdom as much as anyone, I would like to nominate myself to be the king of the birds. Ha 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 ha. A roar of laughter got spread through the room. A warbler, how can he be king? Some said, and the others, ha, he's so funny. He's such a small creature. How can he rule us all? Ha 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 ha. Some were impressed by his bravery, and some others were not so impressed by his idiocy. However, they decided that after the full moon, all the birds will assemble again and have a race, and the winner of that race would be the king of the birds. On that day, all the birds assembled, and they were all ready to fly to the topest mountain and back, so they can be elected the king of the birds. Zazaa, a cunning little bird, knew that he could not fly this height, and he knew that he had to find another way. So he went to Zazaa and crept through his wings, so he would not feel a thing, and he would not have to do any work. He would just simply be accompanying Zazaa. Then the race began. All the birds flew up high, and they were starting to go to the tallest mountain. However, the tiniest birds were starting to fall because they were too weak to support themselves. And at last, there were only 3 birds in the sky: Zazaa, the owl, and the great eagle. One by one, they all fell, except Zazaa, the majestic of them all. Well, he did not know that Nised was in his wings, so not only one was waiting, but 2. Zazaa was so proud of himself flying, he knew he would be the king of the birds. And he was this close to touch God's hand. However, Nised crept from under his wing and speeded and touched God's hand before he did. And then Nised was so proud of himself, and Zazaa felt so ashamed. He said to himself, how can this little warbler beat me, the most majestic of them all? However, he accepted that Nised should be the king, because he knew that he was smarter than all of the birds for tricking the most majestic one. Thus, all the birds congratulated Nisette for being the new king when they landed, and Nisette was so proud of himself because he was announced the king of the birds. Thank you.